Hey guys, I am Ultra Tiger 0425, and today we're going to be doing my top 10 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. Yes, I said Dragon Ball Z. This does not include Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball GT. Because if it was that, this list would have been a lot more hard to create. And also, before I get into these, all these are canon characters, except for my number one pick. That was like a hard one. Um, Kind of like a back and forth kind of character. Some people say he's canon, some say he's not. Um, so let's go ahead and get into this top 10. All right, number 10. This one was kind of hard for me to pick. Kind of a newer character, and yes, I said Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, it kind of technically is in Dragon Ball Z because Battle Gods came out before we had any idea of a new show. Though it brought up the idea of a new show being Dragon Ball Super, it wasn't confirmed around the time this movie came out. And you can already guess it. Number 10 is Beerus. Why Beerus? He's the god of destruction, and that's just so cool. Is they brought in legit gods. Like you would have to think like, but everyone's so strong. Like why isn't it like every Z fighter except for like Yajirobe and like Yamcha? Why aren't everybody else like considered like gods at this point? I mean, they're all stronger than Kami, and Kami that means God. They're all stronger than God. So, and that the whole idea there is a God and a legit God in the Dragon Ball universe is just so cool, and just the idea of Beerus's character is just outstanding. It's amazing. Um, Toriyama really was thinking whenever he was making this character. Now, number 9 is Vegeta post androids. What I mean by post androids is I'm about to get into it later on when we get down the list. Why post androids is only because he got less arrogant, less cocky, yet stronger and more confident. Um, so like there's like major character development post androids for Vegeta, especially in the Majin Buu arc. It's crazy. Um, Vegeta post androids. I mean, he got Super Saiyan or Ultra Super Saiyan. He invented that technically. Um, he came post androids. Like what I mean by post androids, I mean like kind of into the Android saga. I meant to say really post Namek, um, or post 3 year time skip. No, 2 year time skip or year and a half time skip with the free after that. But like when he comes back Super Saiyan, then he invents Ultra Super Saiyan, and then in the Majin Buu he goes out there and becomes Super Saiyan 2, Majin Vegeta, just everything post Androids was looking so bright for Vegeta, and now he's a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. I mean, just major development for Vegeta, and Vegeta is um would be down my list a little bit more, but just post Androids, yeah. Um, yes, I did say all those good things that he became less arrogant and cocky, but yet he had become more confident and stronger. There's something about that I'm about to get into later down the list. Number 8 is the only female on this list. I was looking at like all the major females being Android 18, Videl, Bulma, Chi Chi, and Launch. I mean, main Launch. I mean, but you know what I mean. And I came up with out of those five that were in my head there. I said Boma. I mean, without Boma, the Dragon Ball universe, there wouldn't be a Dragon Ball Z without a Boma. And the whole idea and concept of a certain character having such a huge role is just awesome. I love that she has such a big role, but she's so downplayed, and that's why she's more up on this list. Um, I mean, she invents the Scouter. The she she says screwed the whole 30-day pod, and no, that was her dad. Whoops. I was like, that's he made, and that was Doctor Briefs. But still, like she invented the time machine. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, she defied the laws of physics. I mean, more than just the average Z fighter who can fly. She's like, screw that, I'm gonna go back in time and made a time machine. I mean, the Trunks went back in time. You know what I mean? Number 7, again going back to Battle of Gods. This character was actually known for the strongest character in the whole universe, and the idea that he is, again, I mean, until recently because of new information, this character was the strongest. I mean, the absolute strongest in the whole universe. Matter of fact, yeah, he's the strongest in the whole universe. I mean, now you never know. Goku or Vegeta could surpass him. I mean, it could happen with Goku, Vegeta surpassing Whis. That will be an accomplishment because I mean, you gotta understand, Super Saiyan God was 30-40% of Beerus's power, and like Beerus is like half as strong as Whis. It's either a quarter stronger or half as strong as Whis. So I mean, that's what, like 5-10% on Whis, and I mean with this whole Super Saiyan thing, I mean they went full legit power Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. They could probably stand not a chance really. Again, like they said, if they team up, if they became Super Saiyan Gogeta, because the Potara thing's never gonna happen. Get that idea out your head that Vegeto's coming back. He never will. Remember, Vegito is permanent. Gogeta is like a moment. And if they wanted to really badly and a foe was strong enough, or they really wanted to surpass Whis, then they probably want to do it, by themselves. But they just really want to show up Whis and go do fusion. They would use Gogeta, not Vegito. Though Vegito could, Gogeta could stand a chance. Vegito would probably beat him. Vegito's stronger than Gogeta. It's not really said, but Vegito, just because of the time that he has to really fight, and he's permanent, probably is stronger than Gogeta, so he could probably beat Whis, or at least tie up with him. Um, it's just Whis is just so OP. I mean, it's crazy. If they ever do end up surpassing him, they're going to have to need like some kind of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Ultimate, or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3, something like that. But yeah, Whis is a really fun character. I like his personality, and again, the whole concept of a character who is so strong is just like everybody's like, hey, Goku's the strongest in the whole universe, and Beerus shows up. Forget Goku. I mean, 30-40% of this man's power, and then we just find out that his master way stronger. Bro, karate chop him. I mean, just dang, Whis is powerful, just unbelievably powerful. Now getting on to number 6. Um, this was another post character because post during event is Future Trunks. I said Future Trunks post hyperbolic time chamber training because he matured so much and became so much more powerful. Though Vegeta kind of introduced the Ultra Super Saiyan, I mean Trunks. I legit have not seen his Super or Ultra Trunks. I've never seen the animation side of it. I mean, cause you gotta remember, guys, I've only seen so much Dragon Ball Z. I haven't seen every single episode. If anything, I've only seen a few episodes in the Cell Saga, um, all the episodes in the Namek Saga. Because I had seasons 2, 3, and 4 before I lost all of that. I lost it about a couple months ago. And then I haven't seen the whole Saiyan Saga, but I used to have a few CDs on that, but I lost those. And then I've seen the majority of the Boo Saga, and then I haven't seen all the Cell Saga yet. I mean, if anything, I only watched the last few episodes of the Cell games, and then I watched a couple episodes like pre-Cell games. So yeah, but like I played all the Dragon Ball Z games, like the majority of them, and it's just from that I really know the majority of the information I know, uh, along with watching YouTube videos and reading up on information from time to time. And but from the post hyperbolic time chamber training, it's like Trunks is so freaking again powerful, and he comes back stronger than his dad. I mean, he went from this just guy from the future with a torment past to this. He was rocking that Saiyan gear. He actually, whenever I play Xenoverse, I pick with the costumes. I pick feature Trunks with the Saiyan gi, or Saiyan armor. I don't know why I said gi, but Saiyan armor, and he looks awesome in it, and he such character development went through the Hyperbolic Time Trooper, though we didn't get to see it. I mean, you could see it after he came out of the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. He came out a new man. He was a man at that point. He was serious, and I like that about his character. Except I hate the fact he got one shot by freaking Perfect Cell or Super Perfect Cell. But yeah, number 6 is Future Trunks. Why is he above Whis, Bulma, Vegeta, and Beerus? I don't know. I was just making this list, and it just came to me like that. Number 5, going back to the Android Saga, Perfect Cell. Why Perfect Cell? He's my favorite villain, only because he had such a huge role. I mean, Frieza did too, and Boo not too much. He kind of, if it was the only thing we would not really see, if it wasn't for the Boo Saga, was just transformations, really, being Super Saiyan 3 and then the fusion, and that's it, just about. And that's just about it. If we didn't see the Boo Saga, that would it. And just Cell, he brought the Ultra Super Saiyan. He brought character development. He brought new characters. He brought a formidable fighter for all the Z fighters, being the Cell's juniors. He had multiple transformations, and transformations were like OP each time. It brought out a new side of Gohan that everybody loves, and just Perfect Cell was just what Dragon Ball needed. And the way he ended it too, the whole Cell Saga did, it could have ended there for Dragon Ball, because at that point it was Dragon Ball Z was running longer than Dragon Ball at that point. So the Boost Saga was such an unneeded saga, though it's a good saga, and don't get me wrong, it's such an unneeded one compared to the Cell Saga and the Frieza Saga. And aside from that, Perfect Cell is just awesome. He knows everybody's skill set, and it's like so cool that Toriyama came up with the character that knows everybody's moves and how to do them himself. He's like all the characters makes him the one villain. I love that idea of a villain who's like has the powers of all of the other like protagonists, and I just love that about his character. Number 4, now getting to the everybody's favorite hero, Goku. Goku's my number 4 on this list. Why is he not again number 1 or number 2? It's Goku. It's just because he's Goku. That's why. He's super OP. The character development for Goku was good. There's character development for sure. It's just they could have did it better. Goku is the only reason why I put him this far up or technically far down on the list. It's only because he's the main guy and he has all the cool powers and whatnot. To put it like this, Goku's like the cool kid down the neighborhood with all the toys, though no one really likes him as a person. He just has all the cool gadgets. That's what Goku really is. In my personal opinion, that is, if you're a huge Goku fan, that's all you. My favorite character actually is, someone in in Goku's family. My favorite character is. But yeah, Goku, and he has so much to offer too. Goku does, but they don't really capitalize it. And so in Dragon Ball Super, I hope they do capitalize on what Goku can really bring out than just new forms and stuff. Some major character development is needed for Goku, especially now. Though it's already set up. Just having more of it from Goku, that is, just would be great. You know what I mean? I might do a top 10 for Dragon Ball Super once it's over with. That won't be for a while, so don't expect it anytime soon. And going back to the doing Dragon Ball Super top 10 characters, I probably might do it for GT and Dragon Ball, so look out for that one, but I'm not done yet. Alright, number 3. Again, I said Vegeta earlier. Vegeta post Namek, during the Android Saga. Now Vegeta beforewards in the Namek and Saiyan Saga. Holy crap! Whenever like I wasn't around during the Dragon Balls days. I mean, I was born 2002, so I was born around GT when that was around or coming out. So I wasn't really there to see. Oh my God, there's this new bad guy coming with Vegeta. No, I wasn't around then, but just Vegeta, he was so cool back then. I mean, as like the super anti-hero, especially during the Namek saga. He's the guy who was just thirsty and hungry for immortality. Um, yeah, he helped the Z fighters during the Namek saga. When he got back to Earth and started his training, he beat up Gohan. I don't know if that's filler or not. But if it's not filler, that's cool. That's not, because Vegeta was beating up Gohan, and just the character development then when back in the Saiyan saga, Vegeta being the first guy to really beat Goku to a pulp. I mean, he legit, and he survived all of what he survived through. He went through, bro, went through. Hold on, let me just put this down for him. Spirit bombs, great apes falling on top of him, having his tail cut off, being blasted by a Kamehameha. What's next? Being sliced by a fat man, beat up by a near infant, a child, a dwarf, and an idiot being Goku. I mean, he went through so much and he survived it all. I mean, it's just. And Vegeta, he's a survivor, and just what he did in Saiyan Saga could really show you, and really, like, you can really see how he did survive fights against Kid Buu for the 5 minutes, or I forgot how long it was. I think it was 1 minute. Yeah, it was 1 minute. I think a whole Raditz versus Goku and Piccolo fight. But yeah, Vegeta's a super survivor, and I mean, applause him for that. Alright, next character, being number 2. Sorry this is taking so long. I thought it was going to be like a 5-minute video. Whew. I mean, man, this has not been a 5-minute video. Okay. Alright, now next coming on the list is Mystic Gohan. Why Mystic Gohan? Because it's awesome. I hated the way they did it, Mystic Gohan. I mean, again, I played all the video games before the TV shows. Whenever I found out the legit way how he got his power unlocked by having him dancing around him and like holding his hand out at him like all day, I hated that. Like I thought it was like something that Guru did, putting his hands on Gohan and unleash his power. But like what Mystic Gohan was able to do afterwards, I mean, Super Saiyan 3 Goku tied with Majin Buu. And then Super Buu, I think his power level is combined with pure Evil Buu and Majin Buu. Super Buu, so make Super Buu like 2 Super Saiyan 3 Gokus at that point, and Gohan went slaughtered him. I love it, especially the one attack that Gohan does the Buu whenever they're fighting is like Super Buu comes behind him, he just goes pow, smacks him right in the face. I mean, that was just whoo, like dang, you just got knocked out. I mean, it was something to see. And then Mystic Gohan, he got downplayed, and he's still getting downplayed now. I mean, like god dang it, if he only trained, dude. I mean, Mystic Gohan, like they were like this. He became so powerful. He became a Super Saiyajin 2 Mystic Gohan. Think of that. The mystic power combined with the Super Saiyan 2, all that can make that mastered Super Saiyajin 2 Mystic Gohan. What a title that would have been for him if he only kept up his training. Now he's just back to Super Saiyan. I mean, he's more worthless than he was in the freaking Saiyan saga. And oh my god, dude! No, I'm not talking Vegeta fight. I'm talking during like before the fight. Like he was just a worthless character, and now he's getting downplayed right back to that. I mean, it's gonna be some major character development needed for Gohan now, but Mr. Gohan was the peak of Gohan's power. If he only trained forwards, and then got his mystic power, he would have been actually so much more stronger. I mean, that 7-year or 5-year time gap. If he only trained all then like some really hardcore training like Vegeta or Piccolo or Goku does, and then got the power of the Mystic, he would be unstoppable. Like Boo Tanks would really have a run for his money then. I mean, still, I mean, he probably got his butt like dominated on, and then still got beat up, and then he would have, the only way he could have beat Gohan then is if he absorbed him the way he did and just sneaked up behind him and absorbed him. That's the only way Bo Tanks, or yeah, Boo Tanks would have been able to beat Gohan then. And Mr. Gohan is actually one of my most favorite characters to play on Budokai Tenkaichi 2, and that is like my favorite Dragon Ball Z game of all time. So yeah, that's Mr. Gohan. Now coming down to number one, we're going to do some honorable mentions. I don't have it written down the way I do have it on my list right here, but with some honorable mentions. All right, so number one, some honorable mentions would have to be, I don't know. I was like, you know what, might as well go ahead and get some out. Let me see. Buhan, Gogeta. I'm not gonna tell you why, but just some honorable mentions. Some Buhan, Gogeta, Vegito, Super Saiyan God Goku, and Captain Ginyu, and he is a frog. All right, that's my honorable mentions. Now let's get down to this number one. This number one, he's a questionable canon character. Made it super hard for me to really make this a canon list because of him. One of my favorite characters of all freaking time. Oh my god, I love this character. Um, English dub or Japanese. Good guy or bad guy. I just love this character. My number one character on this list is Bardock. Bardock has always had a special place in my heart and love for Dragon Ball Z, and the character development for him. Oh my god, though it was so small, I loved his character. I mean, who people say the whole special episode of Bardock was so unneeded and was garbage. I don't see it like that. I love Super Saiyan Bardock. Um, I don't think the way he became Super Saiyan was really good. I mean, though it's like it wasn't like Goku's. Goku's actually my favorite transformation. Um, Super Saiyan 1 Goku's my favorite transformation of all freaking time. Explains why he's so down, or yeah, so down on my list. But Bardock becoming a Super Saiyan is probably my most favorite fan service of all time. I mean, just Dragon Ball Super, the idea of Dragon Ball Super even coming out as fan service, and that doesn't even top how much I love Bardock and his Super Saiyan transformation. The what if stories for him actually becoming a Super Saiyan a better way than the way he actually did. Um, is like there's so many different forms. Bardock could have actually been a super strong warrior. There's some stories where I made one where he doesn't actually get hit by supernova. He leaves on Planet Vegeta with Goku. He raises Goku, and then he leaves to go fight Frieza once he's done training and whatnot. Um, Goku, I mean, Bardock is not really pure-hearted. It wouldn't train Goku to be so pure-hearted as if he was when he was raised by Gohan, but he would have been. He wouldn't know what's right and wrong. Bardock had a whole like life, um, like a midlife crisis when the whole back of his head got hit by the dude. Um, and he saw things better after that, and with his training being relentless, knowing that there's someone out there, and seeing being playing Vegeta, I mean that'd be like it's like um future Gohan's way of training was he like thought of everybody who died by the androids, and then he was being stronger from that, and all the Saiyans who died, his friends, and everything. I mean, that would have been the perfect motivational training for Bardock. Maybe he might have even found Kami and trained with him in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber and became a Super Saiyan like that, and went and fought Frieza and killed him. There's just so many ways of Bardock becoming Super Saiyan was so unreal. The idea of Bardock, he's the father of Goku. The way he fought, he went into space, fought hundreds upon thousands of Frieza soldiers just to get to Frieza and then get ultimately defeated by him. Sucks so bad. I mean, Bardock has one of, if I were to do the top 20 or top 10 Dragon Ball movies, I mean all movies in general, from Dragon Ball that is, um, the episode of Bardock where the Bardock special would definitely be like top 3. I mean, Bardock's, again, one of my favorite characters of all time. He always will be favorite character of all time, unless they, again, Dragon Ball Super could be anything, guys. I mean, so yeah, this has been my top 10 list for favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. Y'all put in the comment section down below what top 10 you want me to do next, or what video you want me to do next. Dragon Ball Z related videos or other videos, challenges, whatnot. I do anything on this channel. Reactions, whatnot. Put in that comment section down below if you want me to react to anything. Not too much to say. Put your top 10 characters in the comment section down below. Top 3, top 5, I don't care. To see how y'all's favorite characters would plan out, or who's y'all's favorite character. Or you can just put your favorite character down in the comment section down below. I would like to know that, see who's a more favorited character. Maybe even do a legit top 10 characters voted by the fans, of course. And yeah, I am Ultra Tiger 0425, aka Brandon White, aka Young Ben. Y'all have a wonderful, spectacular day. I know I will. Though it's raining outside, probably gonna go take a nap in a little bit. But yeah, and peace, man.